Hello, hello, hello. Hello, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. God damn. Let's see, let me just. This music is too calming. Stop the music. The music's too calming. Can't handle that right now. Can't be listening to can't be listening to calm. What's it? Lo-fi chill hop music right now. This is not a lo-fi chill hop kind of stream. Well, not the first part anyway. Once we get into Zelda, it'll be different once we get into Zelda.
Protect the VIP team.
Death Bulge, how you doing this? Wait, what? Is the thing done? Why the heck was my alerts not even paused? Okay, well, anyways. Congrats on the spider. Let me pause the alerts for a second here. Can't get interrupted. Alright, I need to get my thoughts in order. First of all, hello everyone. Welcome back to Death Bulge. Sven and Frames, good to see you. One Genius, One Tofu, Jamamp, the Champ, Mrs. Muffin, Quiet Artist, Yoyoto, Rishu, Raven Moon, Coma Code, Yanimations, Shiba Socks, Anaria, Stephen Alexi. Hello everyone. Welcome back. Firefly, hello. Xylon, good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Scrolling down the chat. Scrolling down the chat. One Genius One's here too. And Kitty Rolls is here. Hello. Super Tux, hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, Super Tux. Good to see you again. Hope you had a good stream speedrun yesterday. And Griskov, hello as well. Alright. And Dylan. Hello, Dylan. How you doing? Oh my god. Alright. First of all, I saw there was some worries in the chat. When I say I gotta talk about yesterday, I'm not talking about anything that you guys did. So you guys are off the hook. Alright? You guys are not in trouble. It's all good. I like how some people are like, oh guys, is this something we did? Oh geez. I don't know. But no, it was nothing you did. The stream actually yesterday was the best part of the day. So everything I'm about to talk about happened after the stream. So let me just get that at the way right now. Hey, Dry Ray Skull, hello. Not feeling too good, but you're here for a minute to hear the angry story? Alright. I hope you feel better soon, Dry Ray Skull. And hey, Toast Cokes. Alright. Okay, where to even begin? Oh, Jesus. Okay. I need some more coffee here. Where do we even begin? So, as you may know, I've been having some disagreements with PayPal recently. And I was miffed. I was miffed. I had to call them a couple of times. I was miffed. But in my heart, I knew that I didn't need to worry because I knew it would all get resolved eventually because it's such a reasonable case. There's no way that I would ever get banned for this or anything. I know immediately if some people are thinking, oh god, banned for this? What did this guy do? What are we supporting this guy? Is he doing some shady shit on the side? No shady shit. No shade at all. Pure sun. Pure sweat. Nothing at all. In fact, I've been with PayPal since 2010. That's what they tell me as well. 2010. 12 years. A spotless record with PayPal. Not one complaint by anyone. Not one... no disagreement, nothing. It was perfect, right? Perfect 12-year record. And there was something... I don't want to get into too many of the details here. But there was something with my PayPal account. I wanted to change the setting of it. There's a setting I needed to change for some things so I could verify it because some things have changed, circumstances have changed. I needed to change a setting, right? Change a setting. You'd think that would be something that would be possible to do. Turns out it's not impossible. I fucked that up. Turns out it's not possible. It is, in fact, impossible. That's what customer support told me through Twitter, through phones, through the community forum. This setting cannot be changed by you or even on PayPal's site. I don't know how they do it. I honestly don't. Do they inscribe it in stone? I'm not sure how it's done. But the customer support lady, who was very nice, by the way, remember I even mentioned this on stream. I mentioned how nice it was talking to them on the phone. She told me to make a second account, right, with the new setting that I want, and then transfer my email addresses over and close the first account. And I thought, fine. It's not ideal, but whatever. It's not a big deal. I can do that, sure. I go and make a second account. And I started the verification process for that second account, right? And a day later, they slapped me with an email saying, PayPal no longer wants to do business with you. We're done with you. You are a fraud. You are a security risk. You are banned, right? That was word for word, pretty much what it said in the email. I even showed it on stream. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. There must be some sort of confusion, some sort of misunderstanding, but me, because I knew I didn't do anything wrong, I was like, whatever, I'll get it sorted out. Whatever, who cares? Anyway, I called back, and then there's another lady. This one is not as friendly, but whatever. And she just straight up tells me that I should look into other payment providers. And I thought, what? What? Is this is your resolution? That your solution to my problem is that I should go and find other payment providers? In fact, right now, in hindsight, that's not a bad idea. It's good advice. So I thought, all right, can I speak to someone higher up? Like, actually, I use the S word. I was like, can I speak to your supervisor? And I felt very, very Karen-like when I said that, but it had to be done. And then she patched me through to a dead-end call. I was on the line for 20 minutes waiting. Had to hang up, called back, someone else, yada yada. They put it in the system. They escalated it. They said they escalated to level 2 or whatever the hell for a review because there is some misunderstanding, obviously. I'm like, okay, fine. They'll get back to me 8 to 10 hours, she said, or something like that. 8 to 12 hours, whatever the hell. And for me to check my email. 2 days go by, no email. Not one, not a single one. Not on either of my accounts. I call back, explain my whole situation again. Another friendly lady. And she's like, oh, I see. Yeah, there has been a request on your account for a second review. That's also come back fraudulent, and you are permanently banned now. And we recommend that you look into other payment providers. And I was like, what are you talking about? I'm just doing what you told me to do. Make a second account and transfer it over. But that's what? And she's like, yeah, we're trying to verify you, and it's unable to verify, and you're fraudulent. And I'm like, I would love to verify myself. Like, tell me anything you want to know. I'll tell you right now. I'm not impersonating someone called Gregor Tchaikovsky. No one else wants this name. I am stuck with this curse of a name. It's only me. And I'm like, I ask her, like, are you telling me after 12 years of being a loyal PayPal supporter, PayPal customer even, they're stealing my money, after 12 years, you're just telling me I should go screw myself? And she's like, I didn't say that, sir. I just said you should look into other payment providers. And I said, you're telling me to screw myself. I should just go screw myself. Anyway, and that phone call pretty much ended there. And that's pretty much where we're at with PayPal. The PayPal issue, which is only one of the issues of yesterday. Did you screw yourself? I didn't need to. PayPal was doing it for me, kitty rolls. They were up in there. My God, I hate them so much. Anyway, so I'm like, oh, I get off the phone. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, I was like, I can't believe what I'm hearing on this phone. It's insane. Oh, great. I didn't have time to shave. I was so mad this morning as well. Anyway, and then something else happened. And it was just the perfect cherry on top for this fucking day yesterday. Perfect storm. Out my window, not this one, the other window, trash falls down from the sky and lands on my deck out the window. Just trash. Leftover food container scraps. It's like empty-ish plastic container with some rice in it, lid, just dropped from the heavens. Like a gift from God. Landed on my deck. I saw it. Lee was here. She saw it as well. And I was like, what the fuck? Right? And I'm not even surprised. That's the thing. I wasn't even surprised. And you know why? Because it happened before. It happened 2 weeks ago. Come back from a day trip. I don't know if you saw my Instagram story. The nice one, Waiheke Island. It was really nice. Went there with Lee. It was really nice day. Come home. Go to the room. Look out the window. There is a Uber Eats bag half torn open, empty, of course, just dripping with sauce, soy sauce dripping out of it, on my deck, out the window. Uh, and I was like mystified. First of all, like, I was like, man, this is a crazy Uber Eats delivery. I don't know how they got up here. But bear in mind, I'm in an apartment, right? That might change some things. I'm in an apartment. I'm high up somewhere, right? So it's not like someone was walking past and they just like dropped it on top of the windowsill or anything like that. Not like that. And when I say deck, sorry, I don't mean like deck where people like stand on. When I say deck, I really mean ledge. So let's go Control F that one. Replace all deck with ledge. So I mean ledge. It's just like it's like this big, right? Just big enough for an Uber Eats bag to land on. Yeah, not even a balcony. You can't even stand there. It's like out the window. It's just there for some reason. I think it's just for the pigeons to congregate. Anyways, um, that happened a couple of weeks ago, and I was fucking mad at that as well. And the receipt was torn, like the where the name would be was torn off. So it's like whoever did this on purpose, and they don't want to be caught. Unfortunately, there's only one possible suspect that could have done this. Like looking up the window, there's only really one person that could have done that, and so I immediately take that bag. This is 2 weeks ago. Go upstairs, bang on the door, no response. I guess they were out. I don't know, whatever the hell. I was fuming at that time. I just left the bag, just slammed it on the door, on the handle, soy sauce dripping all over it, and I left. And the next morning, I realized that night I was like, oh, I should have left a note or something saying like, stop throwing the trash out the window, sellotape. So in the morning, I wrote that note, went upstairs again to do it, but then the bag was gone, and I thought the time I should have done the note kind of passed, and now it just seems kind of weird. So I was like, fuck it, whatever. They took the bag in. They understand. They must have shat their pants seeing that Uber Eats bag come back, because I assume they threw it out the window thinking it would have just like gone past all the windows below into onto the ground somewhere, and out of sight, out of mind, right? For them to come back home and see their Uber Eats bag dripping soy sauce on their door must have really made them shit bricks. I assumed. I assumed until yesterday when the same goddamn thing happened again, this time with a plastic container with a little bit of rice in it. So, coming off that PayPal fucking phone call, I was in no mood to now have to deal with this shit as well. So I go upstairs immediately. I didn't even have time to get the thing because it was kind of like out of reach a little bit. It's harder. Didn't have an Uber Eats bag. And I go upstairs and I'm knocking the door, and I wait, and I actually here's a little strategy for trying to get people to open the door in an apartment building. You look into the peephole. You look right into the peephole, right? And then you can see if someone's in there or not because the light will change. And then when I see someone go in there, I just wave at them. I stare right in there. And then they makes them look like they're being seen. But I can't actually see anything. I just see the peephole. So I've had other problem neighbors before, so this is how I learned. Anyways, guy opens the door, mid-20s something, right? Student looking dude. Fine looking, fine. It's just, looks like a reasonable human being, right? And I just go, what the fuck do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? Turn your trash out the window? And he had no idea what I was talking about. And then for a second there, I was like, uh-oh, maybe this isn't the person. And then I see another person come close to the door. I'm like, hey, who's in that corner room right there? Who's in that corner room? And then that guy put up his hand, and I just started going off at him. Just started yelling. Yelled so hard. I got so mad. I just saw red everywhere. I was really, really and he's like, oh my god, you're a loading artist? I'm your biggest fan? No, I changed my shirt. I wasn't wearing my loading artist shirt when I went up there. I changed to something more intimidating. Just a blank shirt, really. Oh man, I was so mad. And I was mad at him because I fucking hate litter bugs. I hate people that throw the trash out the window. There's a few things that grind my gears more than that. And they had the gall to deny it. That's what really pissed me off the most. The guy who was obviously the one who did it says to me, It wasn't me. And I was like, who the fuck? Who the fuck else could it have been? There's no one else. There's no one else above you. Who else would it have been? Fell from the skies? Fell from a passing plane? And that really pissed me off. And then the first guy, he got a little scared about the whole situation because I was fuming. And he closes the door, and I just start banging on the door, and I'm kicking the door and everything. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever been more angry. And like all of that PayPal anger just came out of me as well. Kicking the door, and I was shouting, and I was like shouting through the door, and I was ringing the doorbell, just spamming it. And I was just like, trash people live here, throwing out the trash out the window. Disgusting! Disgusting! Yeah, I don't know. There's like other people in other places. I really wanted to make a scene, I suppose. Kicking the door, I would have called police. Yeah, in hindsight, maybe kicking the door was too much. But it was a single kick. It was a pound kick. It was almost like the beginning of a song. So I think it's fine. I think the jurisdiction is clearer there. But man, when I get angry, I kind of black out a little bit. I was really mad. But luckily, when he was closing that door, part of my brain said, stick your foot in the door. But luckily, I didn't do that. I didn't go that far. I didn't cross the line into their property. So it's all good. Anyway, I was there for a little while, just yelling. And then I went back down to my place, and Lee was there, and Lee had picked up the trash from the outside the window. She had to like use a bunch of contraptions. It's quite far, to pick up the thing from the ledge there. And she told me that the people upstairs like looked down through the window, and even Lee, even Exocomics yelled at them. And I got a round of applause for Lee to yell at them as well. I think she even used some curse words as well. I don't know. I wasn't there. But yeah, she shouted at them too as she was picking up the trash, and good for her. And yeah, I think those guys were really scared. Did not realize what had happened, because the guy that did it did not realize that his trash didn't fall just to the ground floor, that it got caught on our ledge. So they must have had a huge shock. And yeah, and then I was like, yeah. Well, we also reported them as well. Like, we're reporting you to the building manager and stuff. Fucking hate litterbugs. Ugh. Anyway, and then this morning they send a note admitting their fault, and I will read it now. I'll read the note now. I saw this morning. It's actually one of the reasons why I didn't have time to shave. Let's see here. Dear such and such. Wait, it didn't say such and such. Dear blank. I'm writing to you from blank. Getting straight to the point, I apologize for what transpired on my end. It was wrong and inexcusable. The unexpected visit to our apartment and how the matter was handled was a shock. I hope we can put this behind us. Here is a token of my apology. And then included is a gift card for Whitcoulls. I don't know if people know what Whitcoulls is. It's like a book stationery store. They closed down that branch in the city, unfortunately. But yeah, and actually this gift card was issued last year. It's still valid, but it's definitely not like they got it for us or anything. But anyway, there's an admission of guilt right there. So I'm not crazy. It's all good. Anyway, that was my day yesterday. And then this morning, I had to like relive it all over again, because now I had to tell PayPal through DMs on Twitter about my situation and see if they can get that sorted. Unfortunately, PayPal don't have a door I can pound and kick, but oh well. Wait, do they have a... Nah, I shouldn't go to PayPal headquarters. I won't be that guy. But yeah, I kind of blew her up yesterday. But again, not anything that you guys did. The stream was the best part of yesterday. Death Bulge. Oh, what? When you told me about this, you left out the happy ending. Death Bulge. Oh no, this literally happened like just before the stream. The apology note. Though I don't care for that apology note, to be honest. I don't care for this particular line. The unexpected visit to our apartment and how the matter was handled was a shock. Don't like that. I don't like that line. Sounds very high and mighty for someone who throws their trash out the window. Don't like that at all. But anyway, as far as I'm concerned, the matter is done and reported them to the building manager, and it's out of my hands. I don't care anymore, as long as they don't do it again. But yeah, but I will never forget, and I will never forgive. But but yeah, and that's it, really. Oh, I forgot one more thing. And then so when I went back down here, and then I got the trash from Lee that she picked it up from outside the window. I went back up there again with the trash now, and I don't think they were expecting a second visit so soon. Wait, now it just makes me sound crazy. But remember, this happened short space of time, right? Now I have the trash. What am I gonna do? Throw the trash away? No way. No way. I'm not gonna do that. Wash the plastic and recycle it? No way. I'm not gonna do that. That's their trash. I go back up. I'm like, hey, here's your trash bag if you want it. It's outside your door, and I'm slamming it on the ground. Little rice kernels get everywhere. And I'm like, yeah. And then I go back to the elevator. I hear the door starting to open. I go back to see if they want to talk, but they were just locking. They were doing the chain lock. Oh man. And I just said like, what did I say? I said something like, your trash is outside the door, so you can go pick it up if you want. I know it's a new concept for you. I suggest you invest in the bin. I was like zinging all over the place, zinging and zanging. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I would be worried if I was on the other side of that door, especially at the beginning. Especially at the beginning, because yeah, after they closed the door and I started beating on it a little bit and ringing the doorbell and yelling through the door and all that, then I kind of calmed down a little bit and it's like I just wanted to talk. So then I go back to just knock, knock, knock. Just to see like I'm no longer banging the door. I'm just here for a discussion. Knock, knock, knock. And then they didn't come back. But yeah, the main thing is I hated that they were trying to deny it because that's basically saying that I'm an idiot. Like that couldn't have been us. You must clearly be an idiot for thinking that it was us throwing the trash out. Anyway, it's all done and dusted. Whatever, done and dusted. Whatever. Now I'm waiting for PayPal's apology note. And we'll see how that goes. I've just sent them the DM before the stream. Sent them like 4 paragraphs to explain this whole ridiculous story. And yeah, that's basically it. Let's see here. Now to read the chat and see people disagreeing with me and that I'm in the wrong. I mean, I do agree that I was a little much. I came in a little too hot. That's one thing I would regret. I wish I didn't come in too hot. But man, there were just so many angry feelings built up that day. Oof. Dylan, wait, there isn't a Whitkills in the city? Yeah, no, they closed that one down. The one next to Farmers, that's gone, unfortunately. Let's see. Are they apologizing for themselves or for the way you acted, making it sound like they didn't do anything wrong? Yeah, I mean, I feel like, they said, no, I apologize for what transpired on my end. It was wrong and inexcusable, so I guess they are apologizing for it, but still. But whatever. God King Rising. Imagining you screamy and aggressive is so odd to me. You're so wholesome and thoughtful, amusing to think about, though. Yeah, I mean, I am definitely not an angry person out on the outside most of the time. Yeah, definitely, and especially, I was thinking, oh my god, they might have heard me singing yesterday during the stream. You know, singing "What's Up" by 4 Non-Blondes. And I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed. To hear that, and then 3 hours later, have me banging on their door. Oh, that must have really confused them a little bit. Oh well. Maybe they think I have a child here. perhaps. Maybe. Uh, but you should tell them what kind of foods you like for their next unexpected delivery. I mean, it wouldn't even matter because they eat the thing first anyway. It's not like they're giving me food. It's just the scraps. It's even more insulting. If they drop down like a closed bag of Uber Eats that wasn't touched, I wouldn't be mad. I would just be confused and less hungry. Yeah, yeah. But it couldn't have happened at a better time. Like literally right after that PayPal phone call. Oh my God, what are the chances? Can't even kind of think of other times when I was mad like that. Sometimes from the car. There have definitely been times when I've been known to throw the finger a few times from the car. And then I remember this other time, which I completely forgot about. It wasn't even that long ago either. I'm not sure if I told the stream. I don't think I did. I didn't think I wanted to come across as some sort of angry, rageful guy in real life. But this is one time I was driving to New World, a grocery store here, and oh, actually, he was in the car as well. This is like doing a grocery run sort of thing, and I abide by speed limits, right? I go by the speed limits, right? I love that. I stick to the rules, even if I find them a little too slow at times. I stick to the rules because the rules are there for a reason, and who am I to do whatever the hell I want, right? And especially in the city, they recently introduced a lot of like speed limits where roads went from 50 down to 30 kilometers an hour. Not miles, that's crazy. Kilometers an hour, right? And so, yeah, it's a little slow, but whatever, right? It's just because there's people walking around, whatever. Anyway, so I'm driving to the store, and there's this guy behind me, which happens a lot of the time. A lot of the time, right? They're on my ass, right? I'm like, whatever, fuck it, whatever. I don't even care anymore. It's happened so often, I don't even care. And I'm driving, and I go into the New World grocery store parking lot, and he's on me still. I'm like, oh, great. And in the parking lot, they have another speed limit, which is 10 kilometers an hour, which is like, if there's no one around, if it's an empty car park, especially during like COVID times, uh, it can be like too slow. So I wasn't even going 10. I might have been going like 15, whatever. Then the guy has the nerve to flash his lights at me. Flash his lights at me. When I'm in the car park, I'm like 10 seconds away from going into my own park and never seeing this guy again. He's flashing his lights at me, right? And I was like, oh, this fucking guy. Were the lights blue and red? No, my lights are blue and red. I should be a cop, but specifically just for speed limits and littering. I would love that. And so I parked, and I see where he parked, and I'm seeing red again. And Lee was telling me like, don't do it. And I was like, no, don't worry. I saw him in the mirror. I didn't have to be worried about this guy. He's like some like middle-aged man. I don't know. Yeah, not like a muscular man or anything like that. Not like a gang member. So I already scanned him from the mirror, so that was okay. And I go and approach him, and I've got my mask on because it's COVID times or whatever. And then he's walking, and he's like really like shaking his head, like, oh, this fucking punk. And I'm like, excuse me. What do you think the speed limit is here? What do you think the speed limit is here? And he's like, it's 50. You're going too slow. It's 50. I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's 30. It's 30, the speed limit. And he's like, again, I fucking hate this. Dismisses me. Says I'm crazy, right? For following the rules. And he walks away, and then I just start. Well, I start shouting a little bit again. Some curse words. But I didn't approach. Like, he went into the store, and I turned around and waited in the car. And Lee went up to do the groceries. And then she actually told me she passed by the guy, and she gave him the eyes, the evil eyes. So again, props to Lee for having my back. But anyways, that's basically it. Yeah. I mean, there have been other times as well. Other neighbors that are luckily no longer here, but those are scary, those ones. Super loud music. 4 a.m. Crazy loud. You could hear every word. The bass. That was a scary one for sure. Banging on their door. They were like methed out or something, and One guy like threatening me, and I asked him like, "He's threatening me," and he's like, "Wanting me to go downstairs." Oh man! But luckily they're gone. Sometimes you just gotta let out steam a little bit. There's only so much someone can take. Um, but again, obviously, if it wasn't clear, obviously, physical violence is never the answer. I always avoid physical violence, unless it's a door. I'll bang a door, but I won't ever escalate to physical violence for sure. Words is where I'm at. Words and like angry eyes. Yeah, that's what I'll do. But Zelda, right? We should play some Zelda, I think now. Huh? Thank you all for letting me vent here for a bit. Man, just so much so. But on the plus side, it really woke me up because I've been so tired recently. Man, yesterday after all that, I was wide awake. The adrenaline pumped through my heart. Whew. I need to do more of that. Okay, let me read some chat as well there before it disappears. Let's see. Let's see. Deathball, you should have sing shouted the chorus at them. What's going on? Yeah, that as if I already wasn't looking crazy enough in their eyes. I'll start singing at them. Ping Hein, you were mad at me the one day I posted the link. Oh, the time you posted the link to porn? I wasn't even mad for that. I was more concerned for my account than mad. Stephen Lexi, what's this? You caught me by surprise by hearing you getting so worked up and enraged, but I respect it. Good on you calling them out on that BS. Can you help build up the courage to do the same the next time my racist upstairs neighbor dumps his ashtray out the window and I find cigarette butts and ash my windowsill again? Only half joking. Jesus Christ! Oh my god. My god. Stephen Alexi. You are... Combining litter bugs with smokers, I fucking hate smokers as well. I understand. I realize there are people in the chat that smoke. Some people smoking right now. You do you. You do you. But what I fucking hate is when there is a super hot summer, right? Super hot drought of a summer, and in New Zealand we don't really have air conditioners either. Like I'm one of the rare ones that has one of these things just sticking out the window. Which, by the way, it's not sticking out the window right now because I want to keep the window closed because I don't want I don't want the upstairs neighbor hearing that my big show of anger was actually just a farce. I want them to believe that I was crazy and gonna knock heads and stuff. I'm the one who knocks, kind of thing. But anyway, the smokers, right? I hate when people smoke out their balconies and windows and things, and everyone, especially here in the summer, you gotta have your windows open because that's the only way you're gonna get some nice cool air coming in. Otherwise, you're just melting. I mean, I'm sure Dylan can attest for this. I've seen Dylan complain about the heat a lot on his Twitter, and I totally agree. And then for that to be ruined by someone smoking, and then the smoke just comes into your apartment, when you need that window open for breathing and air. I hate that as well. So now, Stephen and Alexia, that you're telling me that your neighbor is smoking and then dumping the ash and cigarette butts onto your windowsill is rage inducing. So good luck with that. But hope you stay safe though. Is another thing. I was lucky with the ones upstairs. As soon as they opened the door and I saw who it was, like the kind of people that were in there, I was like, whew. Thank goodness. Because if it opened and it was like some like big dude with like a gym tank top on or something, then well, I don't know. I probably still would have kept yelling, but it might have ended much poorly for me. But yeah. Is that a common occurrence in New Zealand? What is the driving thing when they're on my ass for me going on the speed limit? Yes, all the time. Driving is crazy here. Fucking hate it. Fucking hate people who speed. Oh, it's another. Why are there speed cameras? Exist, don't they? I thought they did. I thought we established speed camera technology back in like the 80s or something. Why aren't they everywhere? I don't understand why they're not everywhere. Wouldn't that just be like an an infinite source of money for the police and government, meanwhile keeping everyone in check with the speed limit thing. Insane. I don't understand why this doesn't exist more. And I know people are going to hate on me because a lot of people disagree with speed limits, and it's like, government babysitting and taking away your speeding rights and all that stuff, and, FTP and all that. I don't give a shit about any of that stuff. Stick to the speed limit. Because if there's one person that is not sticking to the speed limit, it changes the whole dynamic. Because then someone wants to come into the road, and then like that person's actually going twice as fast as they're expected to be driving. It's going to be a lot harder to merge, and just anyway. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Also, speaking of driving. Oh wait, what's this, Dylan? Wait, hold on. Dylan, can confirm. Don't have an AC. Windows and doors open is often your only option. Would hate to have a smoker above or next to me. Yeah, it is really, really frustrating. Like if you got smoke, then like I don't know, go downstairs or something. I don't know. Just go. I don't know. Don't or vape or I don't give a shit. Smoke. Blow the smoke into the toilet for all I care. I don't care. Whatever. And let's see. To be fair, speed cameras everywhere result in people getting tickets for every single small lapse in attention. Well, I mean, obviously I don't mean as soon as you go like a little bit over the speed limit for a few seconds that it should incur a fee. I don't think so. But when people are like continuously long term going like 10 plus over the speed limit, I don't think that should just, I don't think that should fly. Because police aren't going to stop someone for going over the speed limit just a little bit. It's not worth their time, supposedly. Yeah, but if it is that sensitive, lower the fees. They kind of like increase over time. Lower the fees, more fines, but lower fees. That could work. But again, I'm just spitballing. I'm not actually like I haven't got a plan in place to present to the government for speed cameras or not. But something like that should be in existence, I think. But what else? What else? What else? What else? Okay, well let's definitely play some Zelda. Okay, wait, actually, sorry, one more thing. Two more things. Two more things. Small things. Just to do with anger and not driving specifically. I'm not sure if I even mentioned this on stream yet, but I'm on a ranting roll here. May as well get it out. When I was learning to drive, actually no, that's not a good way to start because that implies that I'm not a good driver. Years ago, when I was a bit more confrontive with people on the road, I tend to just avoid and forget now, but back in the earlier days, it used to really piss me off when people would try and do shit to me. There's a couple incidents that I still remember to this day, and I hate it so much. It's when people... Okay, let me just start the story and then I'll go on. I was trying to get into the motorway, right? And I see this, like, we're going on the entry thing, and there's like this big truck, semi 18-wheeler truck coming on that side. And I thought, oh shit, I should go on this lane, just give myself a little bit of room, because I was kind of like new to driving at that point, and I was driving like a bigger car too, so I was like, oh gosh. And then, so I go into this lane, and little did I know, this guy in the lane that I was merging in, which I thought there's plenty of space to do, was actually going like way above the speed limit, right? Which is another thing why I hate speeders. So that all of a sudden, this guy had to like brake hard, well not harder, but like, slow down, and that kind of cut him off by going into this lane for safety concern reasons. And then he gets really mad at me. So he's on my ass, he's beeping and shit. And what happens now? Then we get to like, oh, I think we get to, oh, when there's a lot of traffic or something in Auckland motorways, there's like a traffic light, so that it lets one car through per green into the motorway, or something like that. I can't remember, but basically it was like, oh great, you were speeding so much, and now we're still in the same place anyway that you would have been if you were driving at normal speed. So I go like this in the mirror to him. I was like a thumbs up, like, good job, wow, way to go. And then he got really mad. I think maybe he thought the thumbs up was a middle finger, maybe? I don't know. I don't do thumbs up anymore because I think it looks like a middle finger, Like it's very similar, especially in the mirror. Anyway, he comes in front of me, and we're driving, and he just stops in the motorway, or on the entrance to the motorway, which is even scarier because it's a kind of a turn. Stops there, and I gotta stop, and I'm just beep, honking the horn, beep. And behind me is that 18-wheeler truck, right, which is kind of scary because they can't really stop that quickly. And I think he wanted the 18-wheeler truck to hit me. Fucking guy. I fucking hate that guy. I still hate him. I still think about that guy. But I'm trying not to let it, live in my mind rent-free and whatnot. But, man, I hate that guy so much. Just honked my horn. Honked my pretty little horn out. And on a similar note, later on, I was on the motorway again. And I'm driving, and then I see this guy behind me, and he's like trying to like speed and overtake and stuff. And I was like, I mean, this is not my fault, but I definitely wouldn't do this anymore. But I didn't want him overtaking me, especially on the slower lane, because I didn't like it, right? And then there's like a car on his lane as well, so it's like the gap is getting kind of small too anyway. So I speed up, which, again, in hindsight, I shouldn't have done. I should have just like, let idiots be idiots. I'm going to stay away. But this is early on in my driving career, and I wasn't having any of it. So I speed up a little bit to stop him from just like trying to like recklessly get into my lane, and this pisses him off. And he gets in front of me later on, and then again, stops his fucking car in the fast lane on the motorway, middle of the motorway, fast lane, full stop. And I'm honking the horn. This is like a younger guy. Hated him so much. And you know what I hate even more? On his rearview mirror, there's a thing hanging off of it, a giant peace sign. Oh man, that made my blood boil even more. That this guy's driving around with a giant peace sign is in like, oh, love everyone, be kind and whatnot. I don't even know what the slogans of peace is, but oh, that made me so mad. And I was just honking horn over and over and just nonstop for like minutes, like a full minute, let's say. And then he eventually drove away, and I just whatever. And I wasn't gonna chase him. He went to like the slow, like he cut like 5 lanes across to get away from me, and then like drove away. Ugh. This is before I had a dash cam. Now I have a dash cam, so that's cool. But get a dash cam. That's what I would recommend. Oh God, I'm all sweaty now. Sweaty and angry, but in a good way, like a releasing way, right? I've released myself all over you guys. Feeling better. I'm just a little soaked. That's it. Okay. Are you gonna go get your PayPal thing resolved, or is that it for you and PayPal? I've messaged them on Twitter, the DM that they want me to do. So I've said my piece with 4 paragraphs and explained everything. So I'm waiting to hear back from PayPal about that. But if they ban me, or if they unban me, or they keep me banned, regardless, I am going to do whatever it takes to avoid PayPal from this point on. Because fuck PayPal. I fucking hate PayPal so much. It's not even just because of this incident, just generally. I don't even want to get into it because the whole rant is getting too long. And I promised Zelda today, so I don't want to take up too much time talking about PayPal. But yeah, so I'm definitely making steps either way to avoid PayPal from now on. Let's see here. It sucks because there's not that many alternatives on some platforms. Like for the Twitch donation thingy, the only other thing I could think of was Stream Elements has an SE Pay method, which is like circumvents PayPal altogether, which is nice, but it's only available in some countries, not including New Zealand, so that sucks. So for now, I've just gotten rid of the donation link because I don't want anything going through PayPal. Fuck that. I got rid of it on my store as well. Let's see here. Dylan, I think the only time I ever intentionally sped back when I had a car was car park 10k limits, and during overtakes when someone is going well under the limit. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a context thing. It really depends. Though I hate it in car parks because, yeah, I mean, sometimes it is completely empty, but the amount of times I've seen people drive recklessly in a car park where there's people and families with their trolleys and stuff. Oh. Oh. Kitty Rose, can you rant about Reddit comics now? I can't, Kitty Rose. I can't rant about Reddit comics. No way. I'm all ranted out. I wouldn't publicly shit on any comics out there. No way. It's, there's nothing to say about stuff. Everything's good. Everything's great. Teddy, desperately want a PayPal alternative. If you find one, let me know. Yeah, I mean, if Twitch donations, I'd say SE Pay if you're in the regions that they support would be good for stream elements. But yeah, otherwise for my store I use Stripe, which is like a credit card payment processor thing. Stripe's been good so far. I wonder if that can be used somewhere else. Oh, and also, yeah, let me unpause the alerts. Let's see. Whoop. Super Tux, hello, hello. I'm back. Did you miss me yesterday? I had everything broke, but oh shit, what was it? Oh my god, that would have been ages ago. But yeah, some overlay stuff broke, but I mean, it all got fixed in the end, I think. But everyone was scared. I can handle it. I can handle it myself. I don't need. Well, Super Tux did fix the website problem, but the overlay stuff is my burden to bear. Hey, Jamamp the Champ as well. Finding that ninth spider, excellent. And Cortagi is here as well. Plot twist: it was Gabe Newell. These messages are from ages ago because I had the alerts paused for so long. I assume you mean the upstairs trash thrower. The hell, Cortagi. And Cole. Pound pound kick. Pound pound kick. We will trash you. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I was doing. I was starting that song. And hey, Raring. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, these messages are very out of date now. My apologies for pausing alerts so long. Ping high, and also that's a good call because I have definitely sweat out all my hydration during all this rant. Kitty rolls, kill the neighbors upstairs. I mean foxes. Oh, whoops, the foxes thing. Kitty rolls, thank you for the 100 bits. I haven't even turned it on yet. Thank you very much. Sandman. Ban cars. An extreme viewpoint, but I can see where you're coming from. And Jamamp with 100 bits as well. I have never been more turned on by this kind of rage. Thank you very much. New fetish unlocked. A new kink. Rage kink. And Dylan with the 61 month resub. Thank you, Dylan. Hello. This is bad time, this is great time. Now it is. Now that I've unpaused the alerts finally. And so, another hydration. That's how long it's been. The hydration's been in the queue for. Okay. Alright, now I really gotta... Oh my god. Look at my pits. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's embarrassing. Oh no, don't look at my disgusting melting body. I gotta change my shirt before we play some Zelda. I can't enter the castle like this. I'm gonna open the windows too. Now that the rant is over. And yeah, this is why I don't like to wear gray. But I thought this gray shirt was the most appropriate for an angry stream. Hippo! Hey, Hippo! Hello, Hippo. How you doing? 51 months! Thank you very much. Load sweat. Exactly. Yes, exactly. Never a more appropriate time for that emote. And Kitty rolls another 100 bits. In a few years, you're going to find your book on that ledge. Well, if that book is on that ledge, it means someone bought it, so that's pretty good. Means it would have been sold, unless they stole it. Which is a good thing as well, that someone loves it so much they would steal it, and now they're passing it on to other people. Jamamp with 100 bits as well. I've never been more turned on by this obscene amount of sweat. Oh my goodness. Okay, this kink is really getting very specific. Sweaty rage. That must be a category on Pornhub, surely. Sweaty rage. Rage sweat. Rage sweat. That rolls off the tongue. Rolls off like a sweat drop. And Cerissy's here. I got here late. Why you live it? What? To recap, basically, PayPal sucks. Upstairs neighbor sucks. Happened at the same time. I got angry. I got mad. They got scared. They sent me a note of apology, and it's all fine now. And Dry Rays will 100 bits. Jimampa said, I've never been more turned on 3 times already in chat. What is Jimamp's threshold for getting turned on? And how do I reach this level? Excellent question from Dry Rays Girl. Thank you very much. Oh. Okay, alright, okay. Ranting over. Let's get ready for Zelda. Enough of this delays. We gotta start soon. I just gotta change my shirt, but we'll be getting into Zelda very shortly. Let's get this song to hype us up. Oh no, there's a drip on my... Oh gosh. You wanna see something gross? Look at this. Huh? Wait. Oh no! That's how sweaty I am! I'm so gross! Oh, it's so gross! I don't like it. I hate this feeling. I hate this feeling so much. It's disgusting. Let's go small camera at least. Less pixels of sweat. Okay. I'll be back very soon. Yeah, just take your shirt off. I don't want to get banned from Twitch as well. Banned from one platform is enough for one day. But I'll be back in just a minute. In fact, I'm still here. You know, I'm still here. You can hear me. Just peel off this shirt here. Oh yeah. Oh, it's like it's taking off a banana peel, like an underwater banana, like a banana slug. Ooh, how is it so wet? How is this shirt so wet? Oh my god. Looks like a... What are they called? What are they called? One of those tests. Oligarch tests? No, what are they called? Something, whatever the hell. Those tests, you know? Okay, what should I... Where should I... I don't have anything here. 1 second. Alright, I gotta get that deodorant. Oh yeah. Ooh, cold. I like that. Okay. Oh yeah, Rorschach test. That's or ink blot test. That's what I mean. Yeah, Rorschach ink blot test. That's what my shirt looked like. Alright, artists, on this lovely note, I'm gonna go to bed. Alright, have a good one. Spoilers. Sleep well. Ugh. And let's see. Oh, I'm gonna open the. Well, I can show this part. I'm not naked anymore, so I can reveal the camera. Hello, welcome back. Gonna open the window. Get some air in here. Ooh. Sweaty, sweaty boy. Okay. Righty. Oh, and Gritzkopf, it's 1 a.m. for you. Gotta go to bed. Alright, have a good night, Gritzkopf, as well. Schlaf gut. Schöne Träume. And, my controller as well. Very important for a Zelda stream. Here we go. Right. Now let's see. I'm gonna move this to the other screen. Move here. Move there. And oh no, Teddy. Sorry. Oh, man, I really gotta fix that. I need to figure that out. Still can't figure it out. The game mode doesn't let the highlight message speak, but the new Teddy. Gregor, I'm learning about religion. Did you know that there's a dude named Budai in Buddhism? He's the fat laughing guy. Oh, the one with all the statues? His name is Budai? I guess that's where the name comes from. That makes sense. Huh. Let's see here. Sorry, what did I do? Oh, I have to turn it on first. How do I turn on my Switch? Love all the dust. And now switch over here. Oh, switch over. Ah, that's actually what it's called then, right? You switch over to the other screen. And, activate. Alright. Sure, what? Nah, screw it. We'll just start. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Now, where were we at? Where are we at? Okay. So to recap, last time we were playing Zelda. Oh, wait, hold on. I should stop the recording and start a new one. So goodbye for now. This is the VOD that's ending on YouTube.